Well, let's see how good this version really is. This first turn here has been challenging for the past few builds. So the car has been going into the bus lane instead of just taking the correct lane, and we're gonna see what it does now. Still going to the bus lane. Now let's see if it just changes one lane. Okay, that was good. It was doing 2 and sometimes 3 lane changes consecutive in that spot. So, well, so far it looks like an improvement. Let's see how the rest of the drive goes. I would prefer the car to be on the middle lane here, because we still have to go a few miles straight and people turn from this lane. That's one of those things that I think should be changed in the software. But again, some people just like to do that as well. So, even myself, sometimes I want to do that. Oh, well, let's just keep going. Right now I have the setting to chill. I'm going to put it on minimal lane changes. An emergency vehicle was just going. Light's still green. It's hesitating here. I don't know why. Okay. Oh, the address is wrong. It's not going to work. It's going to somewhere else. So let's cancel that. Thankfully, it's on the same way. Now, let's just keep going. I was wondering why it didn't make a left on that past traffic light, because that's usually the way it takes it. So, oh, that's going to be even more interesting, because now it's a very different route to the one that I usually take. And I've taken this one, but we're going to make a left about half a mile down the road. And it's like a community area where we're going to be cutting through. So we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna make the screen big since I don't have the connection for the screen recording. I think it probably looks a little bit better there like that. So it should start looking to change lanes soon. There is a lot of traffic though, so hopefully. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's good. Nice. Oh. I'm happy with that. I think, yeah, this is the traffic light where we're gonna make a left to cut through. Okay. So we should stop here and wait for our turn to. Let's see how the car next to me takes this turn, because people sometimes they go wide and they turn into you. So I'm on the outside lane, which I don't like usually because of that very reason. So yeah, this guy's already hogging the outside of his lane, so hopefully it's good here. Yes, okay. Okay, so now we make a right-hand turn up ahead, about another half a mile. I gotta say, so far, so good. So far, I think it is better than the previous build, which would be refreshing for change, because they've been kind of very similar. But that's the thing, that one thing changes and it just makes it that much better. So we'll see. So that's really a bike lane. I'm not sure that this is supposed to be the way it does it, but there's no bicycles coming. I'm gonna send a snapshot of that just so that the P team can see what it did there. Okay, let's go. Let's go, car, do it. Don't hesitate. Perfect. Okay, nice. All right. So if this is a good drive, it's going to be a boring drive all the way. So we're pretty much at the speed limit. People usually drive about 5 or 10 over here. So I'm gonna put it at 40. And even then I see like the cars behind me, which are pretty far behind me, are approaching me quick. So I have something vibrating here. I hope it's not coming out loud in the video. It's inside my drawer. Oh, there you go. That's good. Looking for that lane change ahead of time so we don't have to start fighting traffic to get on the correct lane to turn, which is on that traffic light ahead. So the setting for chill and minimal lane changes is working, so it's changing only for the route, very randomly. I like that. Probably one of the best features they added. Okay, the left turn. Now we sit here for another traffic light. Okay, we have a green arrow to turn. The people start moving, we go. Let's go. I'm not touching the accelerator or anything like that. This was normal behavior. Okay. Now, I personally don't do what the car just did. I usually stay on my turning lane and then put the signal and move over, but the car took from the left turn lane all the way to the right hand turn lane. I don't know, I guess you can debate that's not supposed to be what happens. It should take this right. Yep, there we go. Oh, I think it's my charging pad, my aftermarket charging pad. I think it's vibrating. No, look, that pickup truck has the lighted logo, just like I have my red lighted T. They have the red lighted ram, I guess. Oh, and it comes on when he steps on the brakes. Or she, I don't know. So now we wait for our turn. Well, this should be easy. Let's see. Lights green. Turning right. Stay on the right lane, please. Perfect. All right. Let's go. I told it to change, minimal change, lane changes. So I'm gonna put it on the middle lane. Yeah. And see if it just stays here as long as possible on the middle lane. That's probably a good test. Obeying commands. Why my right hand mirror is a little changed, so I'm gonna fix that right now. Okay, done. Well, version 11.4.4 seems to be doing better than the past few versions for me at this moment, but we gotta do a lot of driving just to make sure. It's definitely smoother. Solid white lines. You're not supposed to change lanes when there's solid white lines. I don't know why you did that. People are desperate. They don't have any patience. So this is the final straight before we turn into basically my office. So it's gonna be about another 2.5 miles. And the problem with this, usually when there is a problem, is that there's so much traffic in the morning and people are like in a rush that they're like driving bumper to bumper. And when that happens, it's a little bit harder for the car to find like a spot to sneak into, to make the left hand turn up, 2.5 miles down. So hopefully it does it with enough time when there is space, that by the time when we get to the traffic light, it's not an issue. If it's too boring, I'll just speed it up. The car should start looking for the left lane now. Yep, there we go. Wow, right on the mark. Because we're like 2 lights away from having to turn left, so that was the right thing to do. Wow, just as I called it. Unbelievable. I'm a little skeptical that that was like a change in behavior. I'm just gonna say we got lucky. When I see this happening like a few times in a row, then I'll say definitely a change on logic or something. Well, and for about like more than a minute now, I haven't touched the wheel on purpose. I want to see when the blue thing shows up, because the nag is a real bother sometimes. I guess this guy in the massive truck wants to go. Now I feel like I should disengage FSD just to let this guy go, but at the same time, maybe he should have not done that. Just touch the volume here, kind of reset the touching of the wheel. So people are honking. I don't know if I should like let this guy through or not. Well, the guard's not gonna let it, so I'm just going to. I feel so bad. I should let this guy get out of the way. He's literally supposed to wait until there's room, not to get in the middle and then just like continue driving. Okay, so the car moved right away. If he would have hesitated, then I would have not let it go through, just not to be a jerk. So, okay. Anyway, that's over. So, after this light, we're gonna have to turn left. Someone on a bike, the car slowed down. Someone in a little motorcycle now just cut me off from the last lane. Then two people here had an accident. Nice. Good way to start the morning, guys. Everyone's in a rush. Alright, so this traffic light is the corner where my office is. It's like right up there on the left, across the street. So we're supposed to make a left and a quick right. That means that it has to do it quick, because otherwise, if someone else is gonna do the same thing and they're behind me, then they're gonna block me from going into that lane. So let's see how that goes. And now the car, I don't know why it does that. It keeps putting the turn signal on and off, on and off. Leave it on. We're turning on the turning lane. See? Doing it again. Stop it. Come on. Okay, let's go, guys. The light's green. Let's go. Okay, like I said, left and quick right. Left, and it just went over to the right lane. Interesting. It's the second time in a row that it does it. It's supposed to turn right here. Okay, good. Now let's dance the Macarena like it always does. Let's see. This is the Macarena section. It usually goes like this here. Yep, it's doing it again. This is dumb. I just took a snapshot, because if I disengage, because we're already at the destination pretty much, it's not going to let me send the voice message. So this is it. The pin ends here, and I'm going to deactivate. Well, it was better than the previous version. I don't know what else to say. Still some minor mistakes, but overall better. So anyway, I'm gonna park right here, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are.